සංඛ්‍යාවක් සම්භාවනීය මුක්තනි වසර දශක 7ක ස්වාධීනත්වය සමරන මේ අවස්ථාව මට ලබා දීම ගැන මම අපගේ කොන්සල් ජනරල් ස්වර්ණා ගුණරත්න මහත්මියට ඉතාමත්ම ස්තුතිවන්ත වෙනවා. ඒ අප ලබාගත් ස්වාධීනත්වයේ අධ්‍යාත්මය පිළිබඳව වචන කීපයක් ඔබ හමුවේ ඉංග්‍රීසි භාෂාවෙන් තැබීමට මට අවසරයි. Venerable Sirs, Your Excellencies, Honorable Consul General for Sri Lanka in Los Angeles, ladies and gentlemen. At the very outset, allow me to extend my sincere thanks to our Consul General, Swarna Gunratna, for inviting me to this august assembly, celebrating 70 years of independence from colonial rule, an assembly of dignified members of Sri Lankans from all walks of life living in Southern California. Independence of a nation can be measured in numbers of years. It could be expressed in lofty phrases, in whatever language one chooses. It could be celebrated in diverse aspects of cultural and artistic manner, but its spirit can never be matched by any such mundane expressions or worldly values. The true spirit of independence is matchless. Its inscrutable measure is vast and infinite. And when its unsurpassable heights and immense plains confront us, either as individuals or as one collective people, we must respond with dignity, calmness, and equanimity, qualities known only to sublime minds. Today, this evening, separated from our motherland, thousands of miles away, we are gathered here as a proud nation to celebrate that spirit. I'm indeed honored and privileged to speak a few words to you on this momentous occasion. To most of you who are present this evening, I'm no stranger. I was indeed fortunate to contribute in my own small way to our Sri Lankan community in Southern California, once as President of Ananda College Alumni Association, as President of Sri Lanka America Association, as President of Los Angeles Arts Foundation, and also as Executive Director of Sri Lanka Foundation. I treasure each and every moment in those positions, knowing very well that those very positions I held are much greater than the simple me standing before you today. I have deliberately chosen to speak to you about that spirit of independence in a very independent spirit. Firstly, as an independent individual, and then as a proud member of a prouder and independent nation. Wherever we go in the 21st century, we as a nation are challenged by a timeless question. What is the meaning of independence? Should we just limit it to these ceremonies? Is it a station in the long journey of a nation? Or is it a frame within the confines of politicians' slogans? Is it temporary? Or is it permanent, as some of our politicians think their power is? My friends, independence is not a station, nor is it a mirage some thirsty deer pursue. It It does not belong to politicians, nor does it dwell inside some lofty rhetoric which emanates from platforms such as this. It is a living, dynamic organism. It is the triumph of ideas over material wealth. It belongs to all, and none so less to those who toil day in and day out in scorching sun, under unforgiving skies, with no celebratory music but the haunting sounds of thunder and lightning, and in rain and sunshine. It belongs to the working men and women who sustain that independence, expecting nothing but a sufficient harvest to feed their families and eventually to be self-reliant. Whether it's a paddy farmer in the arid dry zone in Anuradhapura or an onion cultivator in Jaffna, whether it's a fisherman in the south or in the east, whether it's a planter or a tree plucker in the hill country, a junior executive in Colombo or a government servant in distant Kavithikol lab, and all those soldiers from Dandra to Point Pedro, all these working men and women sustain this independence. They give no quarter and they ask for none. In the context of a nation's journey, 70 years is a short time. How far have we come as a nation in that short time? We have to answer ourselves with no prejudice or fear. In that short period of time, our democratic system of governance was challenged by 2 coup d'etats, 2 attempts at violent revolution, and 1 30-year-long war against indigenous terrorists. Yet we survived. That is the triumph of the spirit of independence. That spirit sees no color or creed or faith. It sees no shades of politics, and it gives none, and it forgives none who try to kill it. That spirit, in some years to come, we will be challenged again and again. Each time we are challenged, I am sure we will be more determined to face those challenges with the same notch of resolve, knowing very well that that spirit of independence will guide us, so that we will show defiance in defeat and humility in triumph. Ladies and gentlemen, this evening, we in our own small way pay homage to that enduring spirit of independence. Thank you very much.